As a homeschooling mama to 10 kids, I cook a lot. I'm just in the kitchen all throughout the day. We cook 3 meals a day. All our snacks happen right here. We cook most everything from scratch, which is more affordable and better for you. And I enjoy doing it. I really do enjoy being in the kitchen. My kids like to help also, but the majority of the work I do myself. This morning I'm starting out with mixing together a batch of biscuits that I will use for dinner tonight to make kind of like a chicken pot pie. I'm going to roll out the biscuits and put them on the top of the chicken pot pie tonight. So I'm mixing that up now because I'm using sourdough and I like for it to ferment for at least 10 hours to make it more digestible. Our chickens are giving us lots of eggs right now, so breakfast usually involves eggs in some way. Today we're just scrambling up some eggs. James really likes to cook eggs, and he is 5 years old and he can actually cook eggs for himself without any assistance, which is pretty wonderful. And so this morning he offered to help me cook eggs for the whole family. So we are going to make about 18 eggs this morning, and then we will have that with some oranges. And we like to set out homemade pickles with just about every meal.
Can you give me some, Mommy? Do we have any pepper? Yes. They look. 146. Next round. 1, 2, 3, you're up.
So I'm here in the greenhouse watering the seedlings, and then I'm going to go out and do a little bit of planting. I consider this part of my time in the kitchen, time with food preparation, because this is a big part of what I'm doing to feed my family. So we just planted 170 potatoes in the ground this week. I planted probably 3 dozen little cabbage seedlings out, and I think I still have to count them. Actually, I didn't count them yesterday, but I'm guessing probably 50 or 60 onions in the ground. I have other seeds planted, and that's all part of food prep for me because I'm planning for feeding my family in the months to come. Today the weather is beautiful. It was supposed to rain all day, and so we went outside right away this morning thinking that we wanted to enjoy the weather before the rain started, and the rain never came. So we have spent hours outside, which means that we went right past our normal lunchtime and everybody's hungry. So I'm throwing together a very quick, easy lunch of just some fruits and peanut butter and fresh milk from our Jersey cow. Okay, I'm putting the chicken into the Instant Pot. I'm going to put in 2 chickens. These are on the smaller size. They're chickens that we harvested ourselves, and they were just a little bit smaller birds. And so I can fit 2 of them in my Instant Pot. While they're cooking, I'm going to mix up the bread that I want to make for tomorrow. Jeremiah offered to help me with this. So we're just going to use the venison for dinner sourdough sandwich bread recipe. That has been my go-to bread recipe for a while now because it's so easy and foolproof. Once the chicken is done, we just need to let it cool enough to be able to handle it, and then Bella is offered to help me pick it off of the bone. We will throw the bones right back into the Instant Pot, fill it up with water, and then set it on the crock pot setting or the slow cooker setting so that all night it can just simmer away, and we will have bone broth tomorrow. So to make this pot pie tonight, I am just doing it the easy way. I'm taking a bag of these mixed vegetables that I got from Costco. I'm going to cook those and also throw in some frozen cubed potatoes. Just going to let that cook. I have some homemade ranch dressing left over that I added a little bit of cream to thin it out. I'm going to mix that in for flavorings and then just add a few other seasonings. And once this is cooked, I will chop up that chicken, throw it in, and put it in my pans, my casserole dishes. And then I'm going to top that with the biscuit dough that I rolled out. And the whole thing won't take too long in the oven. Basically, you just need to cook it until those biscuits are done on top because the inside is already cooked. If you're interested in food and you want to see more of what we eat, I have an entire playlist on what we have eaten for dinner videos that I have done in the past, so be sure to check that out. Thanks so much for spending the day with me.